Alright, so we've technically got our healer and some good arrangement of DPS, but since we don't have Thancred with us, and I wasn't gonna use him anyway, form a party. Graha's gonna be our guy.
I stand ever ready.
And yeah, Alpha No and LSA will be fine. Alright, let's see what this is all about. Excuse me. Ooh. That's a lot of books. Three frogs.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Pirogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Okay. So if we don't get the right ingredients, we die. Good to know. Alright, let's do this. Clay can be had in the clay called Cauldron Ribbit. Through this portal you will find. Oh, good. Okay. Alright, let's take out some enemies. Kinda like the music, honestly. Alright. Graha, get him off me, please. Let's do this. And this. And this. Oh god. I'm still in my circle, it's all good. I think I'll just use single target. There we are. Let's go. Alright, Graha, get in there. Oh god. Trying to hit the right buttons.
Focus. Release.
And I lost it. Son of a gun. Allow me to assist you with the gap, Ribbit. Wow! Oh god. Get off me, please. An ocean, please! Alright, I think I've got a good pattern back. I like Big Boom. This is why I like fire. This is why I like Black Mage. Oh god, hi.
There.
Alright, get him off me, please. Thank you. Oh, didn't want that. Wanted that. Fingers, control yourself, please. Oh, they got it. Oh, that guy looks promising. Oh, just plain Mudman. Alright, do your thing, Graha. Thank you. Are we gonna have to hide behind those, I wonder? Oh god. Okay. Easy. Seem to be doing well so far. Alright, that's the affect everyone move. Alright.
Just the beginning. Focus. Release.
Ow. Alright, so his pattern seemed pretty easy so far. Oh, didn't want that one. I want this one. Alright, coming.
Valiant, protect me. Leave the healing to me.
Almost got him down. Go over to this one then. Oh, cool. Alright, what's my prize? Gloves of Fent, 485. That ain't too bad. Well, come on. There it is. Alright, now it's your turn. Clear note cauldron. Now we get to fight a watery boss. Ooh, there's light. Oh, this is a very nice mob to take out. There we go. Treasure coffer, give me good treasure. Oh, God! Was not expecting that. Help. Alright, that one's dead. I'm just gonna go after this one. Cool. Ooh. So... okay, just jump down. Any other treasure coffers? Nope. Did you land on your feet properly? Or did you writhe in agony? Nah, do this first. I like to make big boom. Oh, good. More of these guys. Alright, take them out. Please. Oh, good. Another treasure coffer. Good. Okay. Heirloom Necklace of Slaying. Too bad it's stuff I cannot use with my class. Get him. Almost. Oh, I thought all of them were gone. That was my bad. All right. Can't go that way. Oof. Oh, good, another boss. Ooh. I insist a mischievous presence, Ribbit. Please take care. Ah, God. Nixie. Oh, okay.
Just the beginning.
Charge this up. Oh, God. Oh, they're invulnerable. Never mind. Oh! Did not know that was gonna happen? I guess I was supposed to get up there. Well, looks like I gotta run all the way over there unless there's like some sort of shortcut. Well, at least we get to hear this for a while. What if we could jump all the way down there? Probably kill ourselves. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Be careful this time. Okay, so that's what I was supposed to do.
Just the beginning. Are you alright?
Oh, wow. So that happens if you don't get it. Let's go over here. Oh, that hurt. Wondering if it's gonna go back onto that cloud again. Alright, let's get some despair in. There we are. Scouting. Good. Oh, good. Fire. Well, let's, fire up the kiln, I guess. I kind of like that boss, except the fact that, it gets out of reach early on. Oh, that's a lot of lava. Or, you know, magical lava. Or just lava with food coloring in it. Alright. 1, 2. And let's gather up some charges. Oh, hi. Goodbye. Thank you. Some materia, that's nice. Ah, dang it. Gotta redo it. And that should be everything. Thank you for the path. It's much appreciated. Oh God. Gotta get my humble charges again. There we go. Almost. Oh, I thought that was a pathway I could go across. Let's go ahead and bring this thing all the way down. Enemy over here? Yes! Molten Phobad. And it should be down now. Thank you. So what, we got a boss here, or... No, of course not. It's never going to be that easy. Alright, final boss awaits. It's time to bake ourselves a oh, okay.
Right then. Let's get this over with.
Trains are coming. Oh!
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Oh, so that's why we have to take it out. Aww! She looks adorable. Porcine porcelain, Mother Porksy. It's gonna be a lot of pig-related puns in this boss, I think. There we go. Mapping the realm, Matoya's relict. Alright, we'll take care of it. Woebegone Workshop. Let's get these. Ow. Tenderloin. Very nice. Oh, that works.
Just the beginning.
Oh, it's still here? Okay. Oh, hi. That was close. And I guess that's a good way of telling you, hey, do this or you're gonna die when you get back to the ground.
Leave the healing to me.
Almost there. Alright, you almost got it. You haven't died yet. Make sure that doesn't happen. Ow. And done. Woo! Aww. We just knocked it out. Alright, so let me see my gear that I got. Heirloom jacket, scouting, slaying, healing. Wow, I did not get a single piece of casting gear. That sucks. Tomes of Allegory and Tomes of Revelation. I gotta go exchange those old ones eventually.
There we are. Quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Beginning the upload. And upload complete.
That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some porkses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
Might as well change your name to Matoya. Aww. They all look adorable.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. I And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
Out of
It's
context?
still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone. We're a step closer to our goal.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age?
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Nope.
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
She is Matoya's pupil. Lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Y'shtola. They are peas in a pod, are they not? You may now enter Matoya's relic with a party of NPC avatars. Ooh, even more food. Skill speed. Skill speed, spell speed. I'm getting the pickled herring. Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsa Laminsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer and the bulwark hall should be sufficient to secure us an audience. And I just feel like taking this thing out. There we go. Alright, let's get back. Feeling a bit cold at the moment. I'm gonna get a little something to put on my arms. Much better. Oh, much better. I love this robe. Tidings for the Admiral, you say? She is presently receiving guests, but for the Scions, I know she will make an exception. Follow me. Blah, 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 blah. My friends, what brings you here this day? Blah, 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 blah. Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for tempering. As often as I've been in awe of you, Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is, Admiral. We have done it. Here in Limsa, and production of more familiars has already begun. You have my thanks, truly. This will do much to advance the cause of peace, yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beastman. Bah, even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples. For those summoning and the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. "'Twas I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Lumensans have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Sagaean for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice-damned calamity dividing them to seek new spawning grounds. Survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak, I proclaimed to all who'd listen, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vilbrin that my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. Aye, acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. I'm given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilfer, has been bedridden for some while with an ailment of the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads, a man named Sickard, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks. Save for his disdain for authority, little's known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. They have asked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues... I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned naught of any value. Leave it to us. Because we're always being roped into this stuff. We have a nose for the truth. Whatever this Sickard wants, we'll find out. Truly? I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn, then. Good luck. Alright, so now what? By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sickard. If you could approach the pirates, the rest of us will seek out the merchants and adventurers. Oh good, I get the dangerous ones. Alright, I gotta go down to the lower floor then. Let's try going down to the aft castle. Or upper floor. Go to the aft castle and start from there. Oh god, I gotta get this up. I need to program a button on my Stream Deck to do that. I could have just gone over to the Marauders Guild. Curious about Sigurd, are you? As am I, my friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the thalassocracy permits us to attack only Garlean vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the sea since the Empire turned in upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-looking. I cannot imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. So how then are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share it with their rivals, but mayhap you would have more luck. Ah, that's a good sign. Alright, so where's the other one? It's closer to the aft castle. I'm gonna warp there. I'm just looking around at the scenery. Hey, you want to know about Sigurd? He's a wily bugger, what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it for Mooncate's place at Old Hilferside. There was a time we raced the executioners for a pick of the Empire's fleet, but the Garleans are gone, and them days with them. Owing to which, we've all of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet, with that jumped-up bilge-rat Sigurd landing the juiciest whatever it may be. Now that we Sirens are struggle in mind, we do well enough guarding fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pick of the produce for a trouble, see? Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters as can't sail on account of getting old, wounded, or with child, and they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old ways, don't get me wrong, but when I see the girls with their little ones, I think to myself, a life of peace and quiet ain't all bad. Well, we turned up nothing, but we know that they're still making a profit, probably through shady ways. I see everyone has returned. Now, who'd like to go first? So just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sigurd turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to a tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they're coming by their coin. For my part, I spoke with a reporter at the Harbor Herald. Publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on the Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into a sharp decline, a sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hoary Boulder, who's been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and the thalassocracy, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds and the Sahagan lack the means with which to summon them. Do you mean to say the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point to that conclusion, yes, though we have no hard evidence as of yet. We must investigate further. So they're hoarding all the crystals and trying to sell them to the beast tribes, I think. There it is. Vitality, direct hit rate. Boop. During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant... Webcam... A disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals has recently arrived in Limsa, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. The man is due to be at Oshan's Embrace in Lower Nausicaa shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once. Oh, I gotta go out into the world. Okay. I was almost gonna close OBS. That would have been very bad. Fly away! Oh, won't let me land here. That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait, if he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he'll surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral, the Scions not least of all. Compared to yours and Dorham's, mine's an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer. Graha's right, and even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly. Oh, very well. I'll leave it to you, Graha. Here, let me give you a black eye to make you look more convincing. Got business with me, Catboy? You're the crystal wholesaler? That I am, but you're no merchant, so what do you need the crystals for? Don't look at us, you idiot. Give yourself away. Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make staves like that fine specimen you got there. That's right. I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares. Oh, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. This takes time to establish trust, you understand. Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. Alright, it's plain that's no ordinary crystal adorning your staff, so I'll make an exception. Come with me. That was close. Could have gone poorly. Not too close though. We don't want to ruin everything. I think I'll leave the event list off in case another cutscene comes up quickly. They went into the tunnel. Quietly now. There we go. That's a lot of crystals. Won't find any finer, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? There's nothing unlawful about them, if that's your worry. They're from Ogamoro, if you take my meaning. Oh, God. They're stealing them from Titan? Stuff's pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So, how much do you want? Taken from the kobolds, just as we suspected. That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around, slowly. You must be sickered. I'm Sickard, acting captain of the Bloody Executioners. No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are, scions. Also, we know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. So we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You're bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You've spoken plain, and so I shall return the favor. We're here to learn about why the Bloody Executioners oppose the Admiral's will. We have our answer. Should Limsa Lumensa make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but they don't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet is because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait, just listen to the end, would you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Him especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirtying their fancy red clobber, you lot stormed Ugumoro and battered bleeding Titan himself, raised a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors we are. I get the feeling they've only got one part of the puzzle. When there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went up after him. But with the Garleans gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on except the beastmen. So let us have that, eh? It's only fair. Conscientious though some may find your views, it's true that you have broken no laws. Oops. Well, whatever you said, it was well said. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue. The Astalacia. Trust she won't turn down the invitation. I mean, I'd still like to buy some crystals. And let's just get that back up. Oh, cool, I get some more materia. Cool. I thought myself the hunter, but turns out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Grahatia's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sigurd has agreed to a meeting. Let's hurry back to Limsa and pass on the invitation. Alright, let's get out of here. Excuse me. Away! Alright, command room. Just preempting. Welcome back, my friends. What news? Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. So they've been stealing crystals from the kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. So if I say I accept Sigurd's invitation, I would have you join me as my guests. Future Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the signs present to bear witness. There we go. I'm gonna go below decks and get a drink.
Look who's come crawling!
Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sigurd, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right!
Pirates till we die!
What we take!
Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa. We'll trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so.
He's a dick, isn't he?
Still, we're all Laminsons here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
A duel.
Ooh, do we get to see her kick
Very well.
ass?
As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
I guess we're gonna have to do something if things go sour. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and more. Ooh. Okay, yeah, she's badass.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
The cook? Oh no, it's dear old daddy, isn't it? Oh no, wait, the actual captain.
Captain Elfair! Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay?
Okay, I like this guy.
Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want.
If we ain't pirates, what are we? You're
Pirates,
idiots.
And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You've the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
The fact that he was able to just get up and do that while still ill is kind of impressive. Oh, it's nighttime. Cool. Blip. Apparently I turned auto run on. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfir would intervene. Full glad that I am he did. 'Twould have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson and we've made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains to do is likewise with our neighbors. Direct hit, crit, or determination. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't have any of these yet, so I think I'll grab one. The great ship Vilbrand. For the first time in a long time, Merlwyb's course is clear. Now, I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so, in the meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us. We'll open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there's something you should know. Some 50 years past, when the Sahagin swarmed at our halls in even greater numbers, Limsa entered into a covenant with the kobolds. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to kobolds shall go the bounty of the land, an ostensibly equitable arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Aye, inadvertently or not. Webcam. Bloodshed followed. The bloodshed to answer the bloodshed. And so on and so on and so on, till every M of Vilbrand bore the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw. And with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobolds' trust, even should we cure their tempered. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Bait. They would welcome us on into their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy. Aye, and given the wealth of the crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Meaning a high priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely. He is the fish I would catch, but he would not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death on the kobold side would jeopardize our chance at peace, and there my venture flounders. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's Chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life? Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. So, friends, what do you think of our strategy? I think it's a bunch of foolishness, but sure, why not? Let's go with it. And I guess Alisay's all for it. Besides, what Telsine would do, and had I not followed her example, we would not even have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vilbrand. So I'm gonna cure that priest or die trying. You know what? Sure. I believe in you. And I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. Settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We'll join you there anon. So I'm guessing a scenario is coming up. Because in the trailer I saw that the Admiral was doing combat. Alright, so Camp Overlook. That's not that bad. Ooh, looks like we're going into the heart of Titan territory. I keep forgetting to do that. Alphino wasn't lying when he said I'd be defenseless, so I'm counting on y'all to give me the time I need. Our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way, so leave that to us and focus on your task. Indeed. And should you want for ether, you only need say the word. Gabu, did you follow us here? There's something important I want to say to the High Priest. Express, state, say. Please let me come with you, please. I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. I need you to promise me that you'll stay here where it's safe, alright? My apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. All unfolded as expected. At the mention of my returning their crystals in person, the kobolds suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And so, in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we are to be received by Patriarch Zada of the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the navel. If you're ready, let us proceed to the Ugamaro mines at once. Alright, let's fly inside. There we go. My input dropped for a split second. Oh, I gotta go all the way around. Son of a bitch. Aetheryte will bear us to a quarry. Should he make to summon Titan, as I anticipate, we will halt the ceremony and restrain him. At this, all hells will break loose and we will have an army of kobolds to entertain till Alisay's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We must weaken them and let Ainzar do the rest. It is time. Stay the course, my friends. I spy calmer waters beyond this squall. Yep, scenario!
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish.
Oh, yeah.
The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Oh, good.
Aye, just as we thought.
Now, Alizé! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me!
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Let's go. Alright, which one's coming in first?
We must protect Alizé! There!
You're in my sights. You're in my sights.
There!
You're in my sights.
I'll say it's doing okay. That's good. Time for the chain. Oh, there's waves we gotta do.
Oh, just what we need. You're not alone.
Alright, let's do this. I can take this thing out.
You're in my sights.
Here you are, Alize.
More! I need more ether! Just a little more!
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, man. He's pretty badass. You know, I'm perfectly able to help. Oh no. He's still got 25 left. Oh god, this is ow. Alright, to stay clear. Oh god. Alright, come on. There we go. Oh god. You got this. Gotcha! Oh, where are ya? There we go. Jeez, all that for a bunch of ether. There it goes.
Yes, this will do. Here I go. Go, Angela.
Did it work?
What? What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
No! Why? Why would I do such a thing? Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
In pursuit of power, you became blinded.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it. And you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already. So please, end the suffering.
Stop summoning Titan. I don't want to have to fight him again.
What have I done?
Oh, wait. He's the next Unreal fight, so... Well, that request ain't gonna happen.
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples.
Someone cooking something upstairs? Smells some food.
For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter, of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsans, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Lominsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world, if you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
So, what do you say?
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole, I fought, I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die.
Oh, jeez.
Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
Dual flintlock pistol. I think she knows what's going to happen. Still alive. Or maybe she didn't know what was going to happen.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gaboo does. And I will trust him.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet enthralled to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
Surprisingly, that's not the route I thought that encounter was going to take. Game, where's the turn in? Nope, you gotta load it. There it is. Twould seem that we found a way forward with the kobolds. Next, we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren from thraldom. Theirs is far from the only order, of course, and it will take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest. But reach them we will, however long it takes. I would say that I was in your debt, but that has long been true. So instead I will say thank you for helping us plot a new course not only for Limsa Lominsa, but all of Eorzea. Good job, Gaboo.
Right. Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
That doesn't sound good.
What in the world is that? A tower?
You can see it too, then? I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was patrolling as usual, and the next it was just there.
Well, obviously someone was building it behind your back, Forehead.
Yes? This is she. I am. I'm looking at it. What? Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards.
In Gridania as well.
The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea.
Oh, good.
Nothing more is known, only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert.
Doesn't look Garlean to me.
Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
My thanks. I will return to Limsa to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo, and may the Navigator speed you on your way.
I think this is the last quest in the main scenario quests. Jeez. Oh, cool. I can definitely see it through all this fog. I don't think I can fly over there. Nope. There's a barrier. Okay. Alright, so Alamegan Quarter means I gotta get all the way over here. Luckily, it's easy to just get there by warping. Hey, Lise, we're here to help out, I guess.
Thank you for coming so soon. I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
Roger preserved!
Oh, hi.
It can't be.
The palace! After them!
Giant dragon. I don't think it's Bahamut. It's another dragon, that's for sure.
You're here, good.
Oh, hi.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why? Even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck.
Is that Asahi?
No.
His body more like. You don't fool us.
Oh! You saw straight through it! Anyone would think you dealt with Asians before.
You know the answer to that.
Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fandaniel, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
What are the towers for? Let's just get right to the point.
My, straight to business is it? Suit yourself. It is my intention to recreate the final days. To which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
Oh, good. You're trying to do
The final days? But it was the Ascians who labored to prevent them.
He's trying to do a Umbral Calamity
You're quite
himself.
Right. Though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my unsundered colleagues. Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion? Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging.
He sounds...
Free to use my powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire.
He sounds so full of himself. I like the guy doing his voice.
And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you all to die! And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering!
Oh, I'm gonna have a good time kicking his ass.
I'm different, you see. From the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you. So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe. I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment.
Okay, we won't resist then. What do you think about that?
Now then,
bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles. We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage.
Oh, is this a trial that's gonna happen? Oh.
But I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash. Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut.
Oh, it is a
will burn
Bahamut.
your cities and everyone in them.
I hope we get to fight that thing in the next patch.
Everyone out! My men will tend to the blaze.
Alright, get the fire extinguishers. Make sure they're purple as well. Thank goodness everyone's safe. We've managed to put out the fire, though not quickly enough to save the garden. Rabon, can I leave it to you to send word to the Alliance? I'm going to take a unit and investigate the tower. We need to find out what it's for. We'll go with you. No, you won't. You'll rest. From what Merlwyb tells me, you're due for some time off duty. Should we learn anything about the tower, we'll be sure to share it with you. Until then, I want you to rest. Very well, but if you need our help, don't hesitate. And take care, both of you. Alright, so I guess we're heading back to the Rising Stones. Oh, no trial this time. That's going to be for the next patch. I have a feeling that fight's going to be a doozy. There's plenty of other trials and whatnot in this patch, so I'll probably be doing that on my own time. I actually didn't expect this to take less than 4 hours overall. But here we are. Also, there's probably going to be some cutscenes happening. Ah, you're back too. Good. We've received the reports from the Alliance. Since we're all here, perhaps those who bore witness to the events at Alamigo could treat the rest of us to a first-hand account. Blah, 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 blah. No sooner do we overcome one problem than another appears. It would all seem tediously predictable but for the endless duty of our foes. This Fandaniel sounds even more unhinged than his patron. Unhinged, perhaps, but no fool. For all his pantomime theatrics, he gave away little about his plot. We know only that he intends to recreate the final days, and that the towers will somehow facilitate this. He also called his dragon Lunar Bahamut. Let's not forget that little detail. Yeah, I think that would strike a nerve with LSA. That may be, but the fact that it answered to Fandaniel would suggest that they are not one and the same entity. I think it more probable that it is some manner of simulacrum born of Ascian magics. Whatever it is, for now we can work closely with the Alliance and remain vigilant. I believe that concludes our news. What of yours, Y'shtola? I have been to see the Sultana. Knowing how quick the immortal flames are to dispose of their tempered, I judged it best to provide them with the cure first. As soon as I had sufficiently recovered, I traveled to Udar and delivered the porcies to her grace, along with detailed instructions on their use. Yet my visit chanced to coincide with the arrival of some troubling tidings. The immortal flames had been on the cusp of agreeing to a truce with the Amalja when negotiations abruptly collapsed. The Amalja claimed that a number of their kind had been abducted, and that men are responsible. Not as known of the perpetrators. My god, I can't read. But as the Immortal Flames went about investigating the abductions, they came upon one of Fandaniel's towers. Yep. On the subject of the towers, you may be interested to learn that they are not on an exclusively Eorzean phenomenon. According to the Alliance, they've been sighted as far as the field as Yangzia. Then it would seem reasonable to assume that they are everywhere. We simply have not found them. Well, as you said yourself, we can do little for now save remain vigilant. And since we're dealing with a dragon, ostensibly at least, I believe it would behoove us to enlist the aid of an authority on such foes. Estinian! Estinian? Now just a moment. If he could be persuaded to lend us his lance, I would be the first to welcome it, but the truth is, we will struggle to even find him. You let me and Kryle worry about that. We'll sniff him out no matter where he's hiding. If indeed he is hiding, we have ways of locating him regardless, so if there are no objections, we shall depart at once. Toodles! Well, rather than sitting around, I think I might go to each of the city-states and educate them in the use of the porksies. They would doubtless appreciate it, but you might consider taking a moment to rest before leaving. You would be fresher of the tasks ahead. Well, my friend, our moment of triumph did not last long. And I could really have done with a rest. Adventure's work is never done. Then why not have one now? If anything happens, I promise I will come and wake you. Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? As much as I enjoy our adventures together, I am conscious of the toll they take, so let us gather our strength while we can, that we might rise to the challenges of the unwritten future. He said the thing. Cutscene? Probably. Meanwhile, somewhere in the locks. Let's watch it unfold.
The scouts should have been back by now. I'm gonna go and find them. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Be careful.
Glory be.
Glory be to Garlemald!
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace, seems like people can be tempered to nations, same way as primals. God, I hope that's not the case.
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life. Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration. I took the liberty of informing him that you await his coming, though I confess, I may have singed him a little in the process.
Oh.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Ah, my apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me. Though, there is something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
Snap. He's gonna get an even bigger katana, isn't he? So it's just basically gonna be a Sephiroth fight. Oh, that's it. I like how 5.3 went better in my opinion. This was still alright, but I kind of get that it's supposed to be setting up for patch 5.5's quest line. But yeah, it's just going to be a bunch of waiting now, and yeah, there's still other stuff to do, like the rest of the Eden raids. There's going to be some more with the Warfront in the mid-patch. And there's a bit of a continuation of the Alliance quest line from 5.3. But I'll be taking care of all that on my own time, and yeah, that concludes all of what I'm doing for 5.4 on stream. So YouTube, thank you for watching, and take it easy. I'll see you later.